career as a lacrosse player. So now back in the middle for the face-off. There goes Mayfield, bringing it down the field. Fast movement now, goes back. So obtained possession as Cameron Violante back out, finds Ryan Brush as it goes up, and it's gonna go in for the Tuskers. Ryan Brush it's gonna go back out to Hernandez. It goes back to Iglesias, and it's gonna go in. Second goal of the day. That's gonna be the first for Miguel Iglesias as it's gonna go in. Pace to score 48 in this quarter as it's movement around. Goes to the back with it now is gonna be 21 of Tristan Iglesias back out to Kelly, who finds Brush. Brush now with it as it goes back out. It's running down. Will they be able to get it as it's going to go up? Great defense there by the goalie of Hudson Ruby in for the Tuskers today. As it's going to be passed out now to Palazzola. Trying to find the opening as it's going to go with his Kelly. It's going to go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with his first goal of the day. Back out as it goes back out to Iglesias, and it's going to go in. Miguel Iglesias, second goal of the day as that one's going to go in. Miguel Iglesias, we're now with it, taking his time. Goes back, loose ball there as 22 has it. It goes up, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. Hargaden. As it goes back out to 19 of Murray. Murray finds number 2. 2 back out. So now with it, Tappen Z, movement around. And it's going to go in for Tappen Z. And that's going to be number 15 who gets it in for Tappen Z. Back out there is Mayfield and number 10 as it's going to be loose there. Loose ball there. It's going to be a quick goal for the Tuskers. Hard to tell who that was, but the Tuskers got it right down. 2 now with it. Guarded by 17 of JJ Penzo for the Tuskers. It goes back to 15, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. That was, I believe, number 15 who gets it in. Shot clock is ticking down, back out to 15. 15 with it, goes back out to 4. It's going to go up, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. That is going to be Murray. Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush. Passing it around. It's going to go up, and it's going to go in. Camlyn Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Camlyn Violante as that goes in. Yes, as Miguel Iglesias with it. Goes back out to Kelly. Kelly with it now. As it goes up, Mason Kelly gets one in. The Tuskers have figured something out here. 2 quick goals for the Tuskers. So they find Kelly there, who gets it right in there for the goal. Goes back out to Violante. It goes up. That's going to be, Tristan Iglesias, not Violante. Tristan Iglesias now gets his first goal of the day as it's going to go in. Iglesias, as now it's Hernandez with it. Goes back out, finds Kelly, and it's going to go in for the Tuskers. Mason Kelly, goal number 3 for him today, as that one is going to go in. Movement now back out to Kelly. Kelly goes under. Mason Kelly, goal number 4 of the day. 2 goals right away to start off the second half as Mason Kelly gets it in. That was, I believe, an Iglesias brother. Tappen Z. 18 with it. Now movement for 18. 18 goes back out, finds 22. As it goes out to 15, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. Tappen Z is going to get in. That's Kukla's 3rd goal of the day. Movement around, loses the ball, but Tristan Iglesias able to pick it back up, back out to Violante. Violante goes up, and Camlyn Violante is going to get it in for the Tuskers. That's going to be Violante's 2nd goal of the day. Violante goes back out to Iglesias, who goes up, and that's going to be goal number 4 of the day for Miguel Iglesias. That one goes in. Back out now is going to be Mayfield. Mayfield back out to Iglesias, and it's going to go to up high there. Tristan Iglesias taking it for the Tuskers. That's going to go up, and it's going to go in. Tristan Iglesias is going to get his 2nd goal of the day. Back out to 25 as it goes up, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. A goal there for Tappen Z as that one goes in. For Tappen Z. Somers has played Tappen Z throughout the season. Other sports, what a goal for number 1 from across the field for Tappen Z. It goes back to 5, and it's going to go in. Another goal for Tappen Z. Miguel Iglesias movement around. Number 1 tries to get around, finds Bush, and it goes up. Saw that goal coming. The Tuskers worked well together. Iglesias finds Brush. As you may know, I am a big Boston sports fan. As we're now back out, it's going to be Matt Mayfield taking it from the face-off. Goes around. That goes in. That's going to be Tristan Iglesias who gets it in. Goes back out to 2. 2 now with it, taking his time there as it goes back out to 15. 15 now with it. Goes up, and it's going to go in for Tappen Z. Iglesias brothers find each other there again as it goes back out. We have Mendez with it. Goes back out to 12 for Bush, and it's going to go in. Ryan Bush's 3rd goal of the day. At night at Somers High School as Iglesias with it now. As it goes up, it's going to go in. Tristan Iglesias putting up 20 on the scoreboard for the Tuskers. 6 seconds left in this one as the clock is going to run out. Battaglia with it. Maybe he'll get another goal. Tries to get a quick run. It's going to be, that was Valencia who lost it by an 11-point lead and victory for the Tuskers. 20-9 is your final score. What a great game and performance for the Tuskers. This may have been one of my favorites to call, but yeah, I'm Ben Silk. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. 20-9 is your final score. All right, so I am here with Coach DeVito, and how do you feel about the team's performance today?
Honestly, I think they held it together and did a really nice job. It was a really tough day for us as a team. With some stuff that's going on outside of lacrosse in the real world, and I think everybody banded together, showed that we're a family, and ultimately they got the job done.
Yeah, definitely. And what is one player you think stuck out for the Tuskers today?
One play. Honestly, I think it was probably just Matt Mayfield every time he got down on the ball. It's like a blessing to have a guy who gives you the ball every single time he gets down at the face-off X. And so I can't really narrow it down to one, but pretty much all of his face-offs I think were the big plays. Yeah,
definitely. And what will you and the team do to prepare for the next matchup?
Get back to work tomorrow, ice up bumps and bruises and start scouting the Merrimack and do what we do.
Yeah, and finally, just looking back on the season, what was your favorite opponent that the Tuskers took on this year?
Horace Greeley.
Yeah, definitely. That was a great one. Well, congratulations on the win, and thank you.
Thanks, Benny.
All right, you good? All right, so I'm here with
Mason Kelly.
Logan Ruby.
And how do you feel about yours and the team's performance today?
I think it was another great performance. We started a little slow, but towards the end of the game, we picked it up and we showed how we can play.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think our focus wasn't like 100% at the start of the game, but got a little pep talk from Coach DeVito at halftime, and that really just kind of like brought our energy up, brought our focus back, and we just showed on the scoreboard.
And what was one moment in the game that you think you did something? I'm gonna do that again.
It's all right.
Go ahead.
What is one part of the game you think the team did a very good job at?
I don't know. Overall,
Sideline energy.
sideline energy was big today. And it's not always the on the field stuff. It's big to have the sideline into the game and getting excited when a big play happens.
Yeah. And what will you do to prepare for your next matchup?
We're gonna stick to the basics. We're gonna go hard with each other. We're gonna practice hard, and we're gonna keep balling out every day.
Yeah, we know our last regular season game, it's one of the top teams in the section, so we're gonna put a lot of time into practice, making sure we got all the little things right so we don't make any mistakes that could cost us that game.
Yeah, and who do you think had a great performance today overall?
Cameron Violante.
Yeah, I agree also, Cameron.
Definitely. And finally, looking back at this regular season, what was your favorite opponent to play against?
Favorite opponent? I might.
Gotta be Greeley.
Oh, yeah.
Went
right over my head. Greeley, 100%.
Gotta be Greeley.
Well, congratulations on the win. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I'm here with.
Holden Burleski.
Kieran Pico.
And how do you feel about yours and the team's performance today?
You know, I think we started off a little slow, but we picked it up at halftime, came out with a different energy, different mindset, and started putting the balls in net, started clearing better, started riding better, and we really just got a real boost of energy.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. We played outstanding second half. Really powered up right at the second halftime. Amazing halftime speech. We got to start off faster though. We got to start off better.
Definitely. And what do you think worked well tonight?
I think our we cleared very well. Once we figured out our ride, even though we changed up the ride, it still worked very well for us.
Exactly, yeah, I completely agree. I think they had a pretty aggressive ride, and we would have to mayday, which was our call for going back to the ball to help, and I think that was effective, and I think our ride, switching it up, I think that was absolutely effective. They were panicked coming through the middle of the field, and you got it done.
And what will both of you do to prepare for the next matchup?
A lot of film, a lot of scout. We're definitely gonna, practice hard, play hard, and just get to know these guys better than they know themselves, and absolutely dial it in.
Couldn't agree more. Let's go 100% at practice. Watch all the film we can. Get scout ready. We're ready.
And one more question I have for you. Looking back on the season, what was probably your favorite opponent to play against this season?
I mean, it's got to be Greeley, right?
Gotta be Greenland.
That game
was
game
amazing.
had a different kind of energy that this team produced, and we were all fired up. I mean, it was the black jerseys, everything going, like we were just
Coming here,
hyped.
like that really felt good.
Yeah,
Great win for us.
Definitely. It was a great game to call as well. I want to thank you guys and congratulations
Thank you.
on another big win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Alrighty.